Hello everyone, this is Voltair42, back from hibernation. Let's get this done. I do not... I'm gonna need like 8 more, aren't I? Bam. Which means I'm gonna need yeah. Let's do that. Yep. Let's finish this. So, you guys, the last episode you guys watched, well, the last thing you guys watched from me was the first episode of Memory Lane. And I can probably guess and assume that no one commented. But that is not a problem. I'm actually, I was actually really excited to do that. For a while there, I just felt like I wasn't able to get a lot of stuff on this whole season or episode or everything, really. This whole thing done. So I thought it was really cool to be able to. Am I done? I'm done with this whole bottom place. I'm done with the mines. I could cross that off. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy with this. Seriously. No, but really, I was extremely happy to start the whole Memory Lane series. Build the mines. Bam. Deforestation, I'm done for now. I probably want to do more. Wow, I'm really down to not all that much, am I? Like, I've done quite a bit. I need to like think of some more stuff that I need to do. Really, the farm's is gonna be a big deal. I think that's gonna be like quite a couple episodes. It's just doing that stuff. Yeah. This is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be really interesting. I wonder if I should do the light grid today. Just sort of expand it out. Oh yeah, so just a cool little thing. I don't know how many of you guys have ever actually done this, because I've only ever done this like 2 or 3 times in my life, but I actually finished off a pen last week. Like this last week, I finally ran out of ink on a pen that I've been using for like 6 months. I was so happy that I'd actually done that. Especially like working as like a server, it was like you get used to losing pens all the time, and especially in like school and all that. I used to never be able to keep a hold of a pen for longer than a week, it felt like. So I was ecstatic when that happened. Yeah. So yeah, I was extremely happy that I was able to actually keep hold of a pen, which sounds odd, but I mean, it's such a awesome thing. Like, as soon as I told my wife, though, she's like, "Really? I go through a pen in like a week," and I'm like, well, "That's absurd, but okay." Yeah, I I don't know. Maybe that's something for you guys to tell me. Have you guys ever like gone through pens before? Because I remember never like being able to get through a pen in high school. I got through one pen in high school, and that was just one that I just like I kept hold of for like a year, pretty much. It and it just like it took a while, and it was part of the reason why I was even able to do it was because I was able to don't he's gonna kill me. Okay. Oh, sheesh. Yeah, I mean, part of the reason why part of the reason why I was able to actually get through that pen, I think, was because it was just like such a odd-looking pen, and like I really had to keep track of it, and I love to draw just like little doodles and stuff. So I actually used to use pens a lot and that kind of stuff. Stuff that I felt like as an artist, it actually made me get better because it forced me not to have. It forced me to not be able to erase. Actually, that is something. Uh, I remember every now and then, like a friend or someone would be like, "Hey, I really like, I really love drawing, or I would love to be able to draw, but I'm just not an artist or anything." And I'd be like, "Well, just draw." And they're like, "What are you talking about?" It's like, "Oh, you know, put down on paper things that you like to see. Just draw." And of course, everyone is always like, "Well, I could never just draw. I'm just horrible." It's like, well, how do you expect to get better? How do you ever expect to get better if you don't do the thing that you're bad at? It just never makes sense. But um, like if, but a lot of times they'd be like, well, how do you draw? How do you, what do you do? And the best advices I've ever given people that are like, how do you do this? How do you draw? I say, what do you want to draw? Like, well, I want to draw this. It's like, okay, well, guess what? Give me your pencil. You are now, you're going to draw this 10 times. And you're going to draw it 10 times without a pen. I'm sorry, without a pencil. You're just going to draw it over and over and over again. And I mean, even if it's just a simple drawing or crude drawing or just like, you don't expect it to go in a gallery. You still want, just draw. Just draw. Because all you want to do is you want to know that all you want to do is you just want to draw. That was weird. And I mean, that's what you're trying to do. Just draw. And so like you'd be surprised like how much better people get after like even the 10th time of drawing something when they're unable to erase. They do get better. It's sort of like it's forcing you to do things correctly the first time and not being able to go over revisit the same thing, and especially with the whole we'll do it a 10th time. You'd be surprised how fast people are able to get better at something when when they put their mind to it. There we go. Torches. Yeah, so if you ever want to learn how to draw, whatever it is, like I had a guy that said, "Oh, I want to draw swords." I've always liked being able to draw swords, or I've never been able to draw a sword. Just draw two straight lines and connect it together and make a hilt and I'll just draw 100 of them. Hold up. Hey guys, I'm back. My wife wanted to kill a fly, and it was just a little bit too distracting. But anyway, yeah, um, like a guy would, like a friend from my photography class or something, be like, I just don't know how to draw. It's like, well, what do you want to draw? It's like, well, I like how you, I like drawing swords or something. I'd love to be able to draw a sword or a guy with a sword. I'm like, well, how about this? Draw me 100 swords, because swords are easy. Just draw me 100 swords. Like, I could never do that. I could never draw a sword. And it's like, well, then yeah, because you're saying you're not going to. Of course you're not. Just draw me 100 straight lines. Draw me 100 swords. I don't care. Even if it's a stick figure sword. If it's, draw me a branch that a kid is using as a sword. Draw me anything. Just draw something to show that, you're actually trying. Like, um, did you know that Vincent van Gogh, when he was in the last part of his life, he was in the hospital. He was dying, and he was severely disturbed mentally, and he was having horrible stuff physically. He drew, or he painted every single day. I think that's wrong. Um, two, three, four. Oh, yeah, yeah. He painted every single. He painted every single day. He did something artistic, and he had hundreds and hundreds of paintings. By the time he died at that hospital, that's the kind of thing. Like, a lot of painters nowadays, like, they don't realize that, like, a lot of like art students and all that, they don't realize that famous artists will sometimes have more paintings than just like a normal artist nowadays. Famous artists will have more paintings than just a normal artist nowadays when they were 12. Or a famous artist will have had more paintings than isn't since he was 12 than like a regular painter now will have in his entire career. That might make more sense. And it's just like so surprising because they did it every single day. They were at it for hours and hours and hours. They just painted because that's what they were gonna do. That's who they were. What their that was gonna be their entire life. Come at me, spider. Yeah. Is that enchanted? No, it's not. Yeah. But a lot of people don't know that about like old artists and like Vincent van Gogh and stuff like that. That it's like they're masters because they how much time and effort they put into their craft. How long it took them to do stuff. What they did to make their craft better. Which, yeah, sometimes it's a wonder that like people back then were actually able to do that kind of stuff. Cannot believe I missed that. How did I not make that? How is there a zombie in the middle of my field? Come here, zombie. Die. Hey, don't you go trampling my stuff. Get over here. Get over here. Come on. There we go. Come on. That's right. Die. Die. Gone. Sheesh. Okay, I'm attracting too much attention. There we go. I think that pork chop saved me, because I'm pretty sure I was at like half health. Come on, just don't trample my crops. I really get pissed when people trample my crops. Trample my crops. And I don't think if you didn't notice, I hit that zombie back there when I was around the tree, and he didn't jump back. I've tried to tell you guys before about that. That sometimes zombies aren't affected by knockback. It's very rare, it looks like, but it does happen. Come on, spider. I just need a frickin' potato. I wish they would. Oh no. Dang it! Where's it? That's odd that it gave me 2. I'm just gonna say that. It's very, very odd. I really need to torch up this whole area. You know, I'm kind of happy that I got to talk a little bit about like art history and all that. Sometimes I'll be like, man, I really learned like a useless, like a lot of useless stuff at school because I was an art student. But at the same time, there's a lot of times when there are a couple times when it's like it actually comes up and it helps to know that kind of stuff, to be knowledgeable as an artist. It does come up every now and then. It is a good thing to do, to be like to know about color palettes and how to mix and match certain types of things. Come on. Dang straight. Dang Skippy. You ain't getting me. You ain't getting me. Yeah. That's a functionality I don't really use, is block. Block. Oh my gosh. I gotta try that out against a skeleton, actually. So you can't move. Okay, so there's normal speed, so blocking is slower. That is good to know. I need to pull a skeleton. Oh. Okay then. Interesting. So that is actually extremely useful. I need to make sure to use that next time. Like, I don't I think one of those times I didn't even take damage, which I don't know. I don't remember that happening that often. Whee. Okay. Nom 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 nom. Okay, guys. Remember, please like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and I will see you guys in the next episode. I will see you guys later.